What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Nook coming back at y'all with another reaction video, man. Now look, man, this to DisneyWorld Rico, the largest crew takedown in Florida history. I know this with Glock 9 in them, but I ain't never react to the video. I seen it, I was like, man, you might as well just react to it, put it on YouTube. So let's get into the video.
Come to Orlando, you think about Disney. Even though we ain't never been to Disney and shit ain't sweet.
Shit ain't sweet.
Disney when they talk about Florida.
When we think of Orlando, we think of DisneyWorld, we think of Orlando Magic.
That's the people that never been to fucking Orlando think about Disney World and shit like that. I don't think about no motherfucking Disney World when I think about Orlando.
Why everybody get that concept of Disney and all that? I don't know. I guess that's just how they see it from the outside.
Well, the FBI typically doesn't telegraph our moves. What I can tell you is that these two gangs, the 438 gang and the Army gang, have got our attention now.
The other 5 already in custody are responsible for nearly $2 million.
Damn! That's a lot of fucking money. What the fuck? This nigga look so fucking... Dawg, this nigga look so fucking familiar, bro. He look like something. This ain't him, but he look like somebody I fucking knew, bro. This nigga look so fucking familiar, bro.
59 stolen vehicles and 19 stolen firearms.
That's crazy.
Prominent people at the top. Just between those 8 people, they're responsible for 230 felony charges.
230.
Glock 9. Just him himself has been arrested for 52 felonies.
What is up, everybody?
Bro, he's been arrested for 52 felonies. What the fuck?
We gotta return there once more. This time to Disney.
52?
Where folks witnessed one of the largest Rico cases in state history. Operation X take 34 people down from 2 separate crews. To show you what this looks like, the entire Bobby Shmurda and GS9 indictment was 63 pages. This Rico case in Florida is 700 pages long, with defense documents.
What the fuck? These niggas tripping. You tell me they got all that evidence? 700 fucking pages long?
Concerts, putting informants in place to make control phone calls. One side, AFNF, or the Army Gang, is led by the popular rapper Glock 9.
Big Glock 9.
The other side, 438,
Hot Boy, yeah. Hey, I seen a video of Hot Boy. That shit had me laugh. That boy said he racist. Hey, the white man was like, Black lives don't matter this way. He said, bro, I gotta show y'all the video. He said, Black lives don't matter this way, nigga. Nigga say he racist.
Friends coming up in the industry together till it all went left, escalating into this year-long war that came crashing down quick, with folks hanging out the windows of cars, wielding AK-47s in broad daylight, hitting daycares and memorials.
Daycares and memorials, that shit is sad.
In 6 months, and it forced Orlando to bring in the FBI.
This sounds like some Chicago shit, but they said they found. What you say? My bad, y'all. 30 back-to-back shooting in something like 3 months, some shit like that.
6 months.
6 months.
Orlando to bring in the FBI, or Metropolitan Bureau of Investigations. Basically, Florida's version of the FBI, who built this whole case using wiretaps, Instagram, and evidence they found on people's phones. Sometimes thousands of photos and videos that map out drug routes from Orlando to California. With folks
that
taking
shit
trips
crazy.
back and forth, smuggling hundreds of thousands of dollars in suitcases.
Hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Bring the product home, where they launder the profits through cars, guns, and show dogs. Glock 9, who signed a $2 million deal with Young Money and Birdman when he was only 18, now faces 52 charges, including frauding the government out of $10,000.
They are going to fucking jail, boy.
They got intercepted when he tried showing.
How he got them? He said thousands of dollars. Niggas be hitting big off them fucking scams, bro. That shit was crazy. This shit. Well, I think this shit. Man, niggas was hitting big off them bitches, boy.
It off to his friends on Instagram, and when the news dropped of a pending Rico charge, his once friend turned rival, Hot Boy, decided to go on the run, and then turned himself in, but then went on the run again after they revoked his bond.
One gang member on the Black month is now in jail.
We're getting into all this, but first, check out my song of the day. This is a new one from my guy Millie's.
Hey, I ain't watching this.
Orlando, Florida. But there's a part of the city they don't show. The infamous ghettos of West Orlando.
West Orlando.
My job is to make college easier because students have a lot on them.
Backcountry roads, dry industrial land with scattered housing complexes and homes. It may not look like much, but it got so bad in the 80s and 90s, they gave it the nickname Warlando.
It's a
War fucking Lando. That's crazy as fuck. I didn't even know about that.
But 3 artists from there were making a way out. Glock 9, Hot Boy, and Pooty.
See, I don't get it. I don't know him. I don't know this Pooty dude. Ooh, I just farted. My bad, y'all. But look, I don't understand. Like, if y'all three was fucking getting put on, y'all three was making it. Why y'all three ain't just combine that shit? Like, fuck all that beef shit. Combine that shit. Make y'all fucking money together. Y'all getting big off this rapping shit. That nigga just out $2 million bill. I mean, fucking deal. Hot Boy was already getting put on. Pooty, they said he was already on. So why the fuck they ain't just combine that shit, bro? They could have avoided all this shit. Had these dogs eating and all. None of this shit would have been a problem. Niggas don't think like that, bro.
And where most cities have problems when 3 artists are coming up, these 3 were helping each other, sharing blogs.
See, they should have been
Star and Say Cheese TV, making songs together.
We always like tied in, bro. Like we was like brother.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Like, every day be around these same jits. I don't know, shit went left. Yeah, that shit went left.
That money.
The first to really blow up was Glock 9, with his massive song called 10%, hitting 35 million views this summer of 2018.
I never heard that song. I don't listen to Glock 9.
Birdman and Young Money would sign him to a $2 million deal. It inspired his friends Hot Boy and Pooty to take music more serious. But Glock 9 was unpredictable. He was wild. You tell him there's rules, he was breaking them.
You would have been in jail more than 10 times?
Yeah.
You're 18 right now?
Yeah.
This nigga say he been in jail 12 times and he 18. That shit is not cool. What the fuck was you doing your whole life?
From possession of burglary tools to guns, he went from stealing cars in GTA at 11 to snatching real cars at 13. And after signing this $2 million
13, bro. What the fuck?
Getting picked up twice.
Yeah, that nigga got fat.
Every case, thanks to Young Money's private lawyers. He even bragged through text messages about being out on 4 separate bonds at once, thanks to his defense attorney.
My family, like, all they know, I get in trouble. I'm a hothead. I'm gonna crash. They don't understand me. They don't get what I was doing it for.
2018, the year he blew up.
Well, you start making money. You ain't have to do that shit.
Florida Detention Center for wrecking the place. But one day they
see, I understand these niggas doing that shit because they ain't got no money. They just trying to make that shit. They just trying to make some money, bro. But when you start making money, leave that shit alone, nigga. You signed a $2 million deal, nigga. Leave that shit alone, my nigga. Leave that. That's I don't know how much money you don't touch, but I'm pretty sure that's the most money you ever seen before, nigga. Leave that shit alone.
24-hour pass to go home, and he went straight to the studio to record music with Glock 9 and Pooty, creating this song Hooligan, which would have been a massive record, except they would never release it. Glock 9 was burning bridges left and right. He had a falling out with Say Cheese TV, one of the largest bloggers and platforms to exist, who was promoting him.
Pussy, you got more money than me. Pussy, you ain't gonna last long no way, nigga. That's why your own niggas switching up on you, cause that money getting to your head. You haven't made it yet, bro.
By the time we got out of juvie, on the outside, Glock 9 and Pooty started going at each other, leaving Hot Boy caught in the middle.
Why is there no Hot Boy Glock 9 records, no Pooty, Hot Boy?
Nah. In fucking Hot Boy situation, what would y'all do? If 2 of y'all dogs, they just said 2 of they dogs beefing, what would y'all do? I ain't picking no side. I'm telling boy, hey, listen, bro. Y'all boy don't squash that shit. I ain't fucking with none of y'all. I'll stay in my own lane, bitch.
You being cool with both of them, do you think you could kind of squash that beef? You tried before?
Yeah, I tried.
Yeah.
That shit dead.
But with the release of these Rico papers, the feds paint a picture of a bunch of crews competing to further their own interests.
But did they start trying to kill each other? Cause I'm thinking like, if they brothers, did they just start trying to kill each other and shit? This shit crazy, bro.
In the criminal underworld, they had hands in. Glock 9 had his own clan, All Friends No Family, or AF&F, who mainly stay in the Mercy Drive area of West Orlando, which they say was built on a cemetery. It has mandated 24/7 police patrols, and AF&F was organizing like a war was about to happen.
Damn, I
texting each
want
other
some
gang
water, y'all. I
instructions
want
and
some
rules.
motherfucking
They had a
water.
system where a female associate would legally purchase guns for everybody in the crew who was a convicted felon. And when a Kentucky rapper named 2K Baby came to visit Orlando, AFNF robbed him of his jewelry,
Damn.
took grills from his mouth, his money, then went on Instagram Live at the Mercy Drive apartments,
Nah.
challenging his folks to come get it back.
This the only way you gonna come in, the only way you gonna pull out. What you gonna do?
Let me see where you at. You already putting insurance
The brick, the same place this shit happened at. 14 Mercy Drive.
Damn, they done robbed that fucking.
How much y'all was spent for it?
By October of 2019, the tension with the various crews was rising. Pooty dropped this song, Address It, a freestyle where he was dissing Glock 9, saying they both bleed the same and that it was war. And right around then, the Orlando police began putting in surveillance.
That shit crazy.
They knew shit was starting
They
to
rocked the shit out, lil' bro.
Equally, the crews knew they were being watched. They even set up counter surveillance to watch the feds watching them, posting videos to Instagram with middle finger emojis pointed at hidden squad cars in the bushes. And by the time 2020 rolled around,
Hold up. What if I don't see no fucking car? Is it that one? Hey, that's the only car I fucking see. Oh, I'm tripping.
finger emojis pointed at hidden squad cars in the bushes. And by the time 2020 rolled around, there were agents watching Hot Boy at all his concerts, with officers stalking Instagram feeds as well because they couldn't believe the money people were pulling in.
$300 for that and $2,000 for this, way too expensive. But today I'm gonna show you guys.
God damn, dumbass ass, man. Come on.
Hot Boy, of course, had a real rap career.
This nigga is a fucking troll, bro. This nigga is a fucking troll. Them straight hundred. That bitch, the bitch balled up the 100 and made eyeballs. He balled up the hundreds to make eyeballs. That's funny as shit. That boy had that shit on him, boy. How much y'all think this is? That's, I don't know, bitch. I don't know. I don't know how much this is. I'm trying to count this shit. I don't know.
Making legitimate music money, but the feds were watching him make plays on his cell phone, texting people for t-shirts, which was a code word for 100 pounds of coke that was to be broken up and resold. See, these wiretaps didn't only
they use t-shirts that I see what they were
went all the
doing.
way to the source of supply for the gangs in the city, specifically Hot Boy's 438 gang from the Silver Star, Pine Hills area of West Orlando. As the feds wiretapped the most prominent narco trafficker in the city, who's doing business.
Hold up, huh? You did Airbnb, bro. No, two people that came, took the girl off the plane. Now she in question. They asked me to do. They asked me, do I know anything about the money that was in the suitcases? Damn.
The Orlando kingpin, bi-weekly, was smuggling bulk U.S. currency to the tune of 200 grand in suitcases and using girls as mules.
200 grand, bro.
And resell in Orlando. The feds intercepted texts where they were telling each other to save these messages as a reminder, as they were about to be millionaires. But with the feds monitoring warehouses, dodging lookouts left and right, the beef between Glock 9
How can they live like this, bro?
was really about to escalate a few months later.
I'm a paranoid ass nigga. I have to smoke so much weed every fucking day. I already smoke a lot of weed. So imagine I gotta live like this, bro. I gotta worry about my ops trying to kill me. I gotta worry about the feds catching me. That's too fuck. Just them two enough, nigga. I'm smoking a pound a day, bitch.
At a house party where Glock 9's best friend would shoot Hot Boy's right-hand man, Wolf Luma, killing him. This was
That's
Pooty's
what
good friend.
That's what fucked up. I ain't even know. That's where everything fucked up. I bet. Everything went left after this. I bet.
The event brought Hot Boy and Pooty much closer.
But everybody got wits in fucking Orlando or some shit.
Where Hot Boy filmed this iconic music video at the service with everybody dressed in all black. Later that same day, they all went back to Pooty's neighborhood to hold a vigil for their friend who was killed. But their rivals AFNF found out. Driving over to the memorial in a small, dark SUV, they began shooting into the crowd.
Damn.
Hitting
Damn.
him and 3 others, killing a pro football prospect who had just signed with Louisville University.
That is so fucked up, my nigga. That's so fucked up, my nigga. This nigga ain't had shit to do with this, I bet. He ain't had shit. Just showing love, bruh. Like, that shit is crazy. And the nigga that dies, the nigga that got the most potential, bro. The nigga that doing good and like, that's fucking crazy.
Killing a pro football prospect.
They kill only him, I bet. They kill only him.
Investigators say this was retaliation just for Glock 9's friend getting arrested for the shooting of Wolf Luma. The very next month,
that shit don't make sense. That don't make no fucking sense. That don't make no fucking sense. That don't make no fucking sense. This retaliation for his dog getting arrested for shooting this nigga. He's supposed to get fucking arrested, nigga.
The live stream of the
y'all just killed the innocent nigga for no reason.
Who was killed. There was a chilling moment when the bishop quieted the whole room and said, "No suspect has been arrested yet, but folks are sitting here knowing who did it. This has to stop." You see, Glock 9 and others in AFNF had set up this network of unemployment scams.
That's dumb as fuck.
In the country, with a database of names, addresses, and credit scores, all saved on Glock 9's phone. He was using these scams to pay for the bonds of lower-ranking members that got jammed up. That way, they could fund this war for a long time, choosing to discuss business over FaceTime to prevent the feds from listening in.
This is
The 438
this
gang
crazy,
and
bro.
FNF had hierarchies and subsets. Both of them were competing as the feds watched 438 members boast through text message that they had enough money and guns to do what they wanted, and that made AFNF jealous. By the summer of 2020, the beef even spilled out of town into Jacksonville, Florida.
I heard about this
A
shit.
song on the 1st of July called Criminal Minds, and in it, he says his enemies were clicking up making teams. He was actually talking about the well-known rapper Fulio out of Jacksonville.
How you watch your mama get caught? You got shot in the ass, and you wrote a statement. All three of them things not go together. When you tripping.
All because Fulio.
You talking about Fulio?
And this made Glock 9 mad. So he started dissing Fulio's deceased friends, and it caused Fulio's enemies from Jacksonville, like Queso, to then click up with Glock 9.
This a dangerous ass nigga, my nigga. Hey, listen. This a dangerous ass nigga. This is a nigga that don't give a fuck about you. Y'all know what I ain't gonna say shit, but y'all know what he did. This nigga is a killer, my nigga. Y'all don't know who Queso is, boy. Y'all better go do your research, boy. That nigga is dangerous, boy. Y'all think King Von that one dangerous, boy? He another one, boy.
Even almost a massive brawl at a mall in Atlanta when Queso crossed paths with Pootie, and things were seconds away from turning.
Bitch, I see Queso and walk out the fucking mall, bitch. I see Queso and walk out the fucking mall, nigga. I don't know what that nigga gonna do. Nigga, I'm gonna walk out the mall, go get a big ass gun, nigga, walk back in the mall with that bitch.
Hey, stop all y'all. Y'all get to shoot at them cops. Ooh, shit. Oh, what are you talking about? Yo ass, they running up on niggas' ass in the mall.
But back in Orlando, the OPD was concerned there would be a string of shootings very soon.
That nigga, boy.
4 days into July, police arrived at a house in West Orlando with reports of gunshots. They found Glock 9's car with dark tinted windows, riddled in bullets, and him nowhere to be found. Listening in on phone calls, the feds learned of new strategies AFNF was using to avoid police when they were going on missions. They were riding around in rental vehicles with dark tints to see if they would get pulled over frequently in case they had to gun it in a high-speed chase. They were even going to put white boy stickers on vehicles so the police would think it was white people in the car and not try and stop them. 4 days after they found Glock 9's car abandoned with bullet holes in it, one of his friends, who went by the name Baby Joker, was driving around deep in 438 territory looking for rivals to tag. He pulled in at a place where one of Hot Boy's good friends
this nigga crazy
driving
as
a Grey
fuck,
Dodge
bro.
Challenger and began firing at folks, with people scattering all over the yard. Hot Boy's friend reacted quickly, running inside to grab his Draco, and came back, shooting at Baby Joker in the Grey Dodge Challenger, which at this point was stranded in the middle of the road with the driver's hands all shot up, unable to get away. Baby Joker was dead. The craziest part, Hot Boy's friend, the guy they were aiming at, was someone they knew since they were kids.
Like, I don't understand that, bro.
Music ended in the middle of the road.
I understand, y'all. I understand you grew up with somebody, but I ain't gonna lie. If I grew up with somebody, and me and that nigga become and I knew him since a jit, like that jit, like he was staying at my house and shit. Like we been through a lot of shit together, and then we grew up being, I still won't have the strength to shoot that nigga, bro. Like, I'll probably shoot him, but I won't kill him, you feel me? I'll probably shoot him I won't even shoot, bro. Cause if you shoot somebody, you might as well just try to kill him. Cause that nigga, you don't know how that nigga gonna retaliate, so I won't have the strength to do that shit, bro.
Road with the driver's hands all shot up, unable to get away.
Damn.
Baby Joker was dead. The craziest part, Hot Boy's friend, the guy they were aiming at was someone they knew since they were kids.
Since
The
kids,
shooting
bro.
would get referenced in a lot of music, as 438 boasted about this failed hit attempt. In his song Left Lonely, Hot Boy tells Glock 9 directly, "Your little stepper ran down and he died." Hot Boy was blowing up and doing songs with Lil Baby. He even signed to 100K management, the same guys who managed King Von and YNW Melly. And there were
Oh.
other artists from the Silver Star 438 region, like Cudham Reese, who was getting quite popular, getting song placements and Madden 2.
Cudham Reese going crazy,
He was
though.
even one of the rare artists who was able to get
Cudham Reese
Chief
going
Keef
crazy.
to do a music video with him. The feds had theories. Glock 9 was jealous. Reese's career was taking off. One day, Glock 9 blasted over to Reese's house with rifles and pistols in the car, leaving it riddled with bullets.
Damn.
Reese told detectives Glock 9 was trying to eliminate the competition. The very next day, Reese would retaliate back, going with 5 other 438 members to Glock's aunt's house.
And lit that bitch up. I heard about this shit. I heard about that
This
shit.
particular feud was crazy, as the police counted 5 different attempts where Glock 9 tried to take Reese's life in a matter of months.
5 different. See, I can't live like that, bro. I can't, bro. I'll be so fucking paranoid, bro. I don't want to be in my house, nigga. I'm in a B&B, nigga. Nobody know my location, bitch. I'm chilling, especially if I got money. Bitch, I'm probably leaving Orlando. Bitch, I can't live like that. But he tried to kill this nigga 5 different times. Fuck, nigga, we coming to get you tonight, nigga.
Where Reese was filming a music video in his purple Hellcat and was being followed by AF&F members who pulled up next to him in traffic and started shooting. Reese shot back and managed to escape, but then crashed into an oncoming vehicle and had to abandon the purple Hellcat with busted up legs.
Damn.
With all this death and violence happening in the city, Orlando finally hit up the Metropolitan Bureau of Investigations for help. They needed 18 different agencies to collaborate. And
What
tipping
the
point, of course,
fuck? But they
was
could.
information
Lil' bro
about the
lucky.
Millennium Mall.
Lil' bruh's
If you want
lucky.
the city to act, do something where their money is at risk, in a public space with loads of businesses and wealthy people. On October 8th of last year, Orlando's luxury mall of Millennia was a
I think I heard it. I think I heard about this shit. I think.
As OPD officers responded to a shooting that broke out in the parking lot. It was 3 against 4, Glock 9 and 3 others versus 3 438 members. On surveillance video, you see the 438 guys leaving the mall, getting into a white BMW,
438.
and then rolling the car slowly, with shooters positioned behind the car doors, firing at Glock 9 and his people, who were taking cover behind their own car, with bystanders running everywhere as security rushed to evacuate the mall. And despite a hail of gunfire, nobody actually got hit. But now, the feds were getting more search warrants and surveillance.
That is crazy, bro.
Confiscating cell phones left and right, where they found people's internet history, how to turn semi-automatic guns into fully automatic guns easily, numerous Google searches on phones. Look,
That bitch is a Glock auto selector. Glock switch. Bitch. That's them shit I be hearing them Chicago nigga. Dirt be rapping about. What that boy say? What he say we put switches on my gun, all I gotta do is squeeze it. Some shit like that. The Chicago niggas, these niggas crazy,
looking
man.
up specific shootings that happened in the Central Florida area. Meanwhile, the police were meeting with confidential informants who knew all about the 438 gang, their members, their inner workings, everything. The informants told them of $60,000 hits being placed on people's heads and recommended the
This
police
shit
act
is
swiftly
so
because more
it's not even good, but this shit is so interesting, bro. Like this shit really be interesting me. Like these niggas really crazy. Like that whole I was so into that whole Chicago shit with Vaughn, T-Roy, fucking Wooski, all them. I'm gonna drop reactions on that shit, cause I was so into that shit. That shit's so interesting to me, bro. Cause it's crazy how people live a whole different lifestyle than me, bro. Like they live in a whole different lifestyle that I never think I'll live, bro. Niggas worry about killing, like I live this shit at GTA. Nigga walk down the street, nigga shoot nigga in their head, nigga run. They do this shit in real life.
and the rest, well, the rest of the story you know now. 34 people from 2 rival crews brought down in Operation X.
34.
Before I let you go, people always ask me what beats are in the video. I've listed
Hold
the
up.
crews brought down.
Y'all know Desmond from RDC World 1? Don't he look like Desmond a little piece? He look like Desmond a little piece. Don't cap. If y'all know RDC, they're thinking like Desmond a little piece. He just got a weirder face. Desmond, like, his shit ain't all that fat. His shit fat. I don't think Desmond got a beard like that.
Operation X.
That boy look like TK. What the fuck? All these niggas look like somebody. He look like Kyrie. Well, okay. I don't know who the fuck this nigga look like. They got bitches in here now. These niggas crazy. This nigga look like he a killer, boy. Look like he killed all his life. Look like he just wanna be a killer, bro. Like he grew up killing. Just look at him. He look dangerous. Like he like a menace to society, boy. All these niggas just be shooting that nigga. You got older Kyrie. You got Desmond. You got TK.
X. And before I let you go, people always ask me what beats are in the video. I've listed fantastic producers in order in the description.
Alright, man. This video coming to an end, man. I hate talking about the beats. Alright, man. This video has come to an end. Make sure y'all want to see more reactions like this. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. And we out, man. Alright, y'all boys.